So to take a good example of this, I had a call with someone who reached out and said, "Hey, I'd really like to get one-on-one business development coaching with you. Is that something you offer?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Like, so we jump on the call and I have like a script and it's very short. I believe it's 7 points, but I spent a
Mhm.
lot of time optimizing that script and studying how to do a great discovery call with different people and also one that ties in with my values. So it's not salesy, it's not manipulation. I've seen a lot of really awful hardball tactic discovery calls. I've been on the receiving end of some of those and really hate them. So I've taken the time to think what is a highly strategic discovery calls so that I can understand someone, see where they're at, imagine what could be and what we could develop together, and then give them a very simple, aligned, curated choice. And so, because of that, I'm able to keep the call brief, focused, very high value because already, even if they don't work with me, the other person on the call gets value in terms of clarity. And if
Yeah.
they want the help to get where they want to go, I'm there for them. And so what I found is that this has led to, very high conversions. It works extremely well. Essentially, I just open a little notepad document with my 7 things that I take people through, and it feels wonderful because I've taken all that time up front. I've done the UGPT, the hard lifting. I did it once to think, what's a great discovery call? When I've done discovery calls with people, what did I like in the way they spoke to me? And I put that into this program, if you will, that I can just double click. And as I'm going through the call, I walk through it. And people love having a structure so that it's not just a random call talking about, the weather and our dogs. And like that
Yeah.
stuff is cool. But when you're running a business, you need to have focus at some point. So you can do that with so many different things in your business. And I love sitting down with business people, whether they're solo or they lead a team. It's so rewarding to sit down and set up their SOPs together and optimize them. You can even optimize them with AI in various ways, but it's just fun to do. Like if you're in the right mood, it's really fun to drop your SOPs and then you sit
Yeah.
down at your desk and you're like, you know what? I'm no longer just the executor. I'm no longer just the doer. I'm the badass CEO of my business, darn it. And when someone comes to me with
Love it.
this, this is what I do. This is how it works at my business.
I love that. And I actually adapted some things that I learned at the agency to my own business. And one of them was a branding document. Similar. And we,
Awesome.
we used SOPs a lot. And I actually love them because
Great.
you're absolutely right. It takes the guesswork out of everything, you know exactly what to do. It doesn't overtax your brain because you don't have to think through everything all over again. Like,
Right
here's
on.
the situation, here's the SOP. It makes things so much more efficient. And you're right, it frees you up to be creative. So I
Definitely.
love it. I love it. So you can work with a solopreneur and maybe a business leader if they have several employees. Joe, talk to us a little bit about that in case anybody listening is interested in.
Yeah, absolutely. I do work for organizations that are this is something that I'm really, doing more and more of because I started getting requests like, "Hey, we've got access to AI, but our organization doesn't really know what to do with it, or we're not getting results with it." And so since I've really taken the time to study it, and I'm currently, doing a certificate in AI and business strategy at MIT, so I basically have my
Nice.
frameworks and the frameworks I developed in my book, and I'm able to walk in and sit down with our team and develop a roadmap. And should they like training for their whole team, I'm able to walk them through all the different stages. Like, how do you prompt effectively? What are the ethical things everyone's got to know? What's a good policy look like for your your privacy, right? Your data privacy and governance. So that's something I
Mhm.
love to do, and I'm doing more and more of. And the other part of it is that I work with experts and professionals who are looking to grow their business. And there's sort of two different things there. There is the optimizing their tech and AI, but it's really ties in with our business strategy. So I help with business growth, but from a highly strategic lens. I guess I could put it that way.
That's excellent. And it's so needed because I do think so many people are confused with AI and it's here to stay. So we need to learn how to use it wisely.